The man pretended to have an air allergy, letting out a loud sneeze to draw the guards' attention. The security team immediately pulled him into a vacuum-sealed isolation area. Meanwhile, his teammate quietly removed a hairpin, placed it on her shoulder, and passed close enough for Jack to snatch it. Jack slipped under a workstation in the server room, used the hairpin to unscrew the bolts on the door panel, removed the protective cover, and quickly extracted a $1 billion microchip. He stuck the chip to the back of a playing card, restored the panel to its original state, and calmly rejoined the group. Unexpectedly, the bank manager noticed something was off and ordered a full security pat-down. Jack skillfully kept the chip hidden in blind spots. When the guards crouched to check his lower half, he tucked the card under his armpit, spun around, and flicked it across the room. The card sailed straight into Daniel's hand. Daniel slid it into his sleeve, then angled his arm so the card slid down toward his abdomen. When it reached his stomach, he pushed it outward to trap it in place. As the guards continued the pat-down, he relaxed his stomach so the card slid down his pant leg. Lula, standing nearby, hooked the card with her foot and pretended to stumble. She scooped up the card, and while raising her arms for inspection, hid it behind her hair. When she turned, she subtly moved the card to her chest. Even when the guards asked her to remove her inner shirt, she did so without hesitation, using flashy misdirection to keep the chip concealed. As they finished and she turned to leave, Lula playfully smacked a guard's backside, slipping the card into his belt. Merritt moved in to retrieve the card, pretending to chew gum. He attached the card to a rubber band, and when the guards crouched down again, he extended his arms in sync with his teammates. Daniel then tugged the rubber band, snapping the card into his hand. The unusual movement drew suspicion, and guards quickly surrounded him for a thorough search, but they found nothing. Daniel had replaced the suit lining with fabric that perfectly matched the card's design, making it invisible. As he left, he passed the card back to Merritt, who tossed it to Lula during a distraction. Lula then casually passed it to Jack. However, to exit, they still had to clear a metal detector. Jack tossed the card back to Merritt. While the others were being scanned, Merritt retrieved the card from inside his hat and passed it to Jack after telling him to retrieve a wallet full of metal items from security. As the wallet triggered the alarm, Daniel pretended his belt was the source of the noise, giving Merritt the chance to bend down to tie his shoe and slip the card into Lula's arms. In the end, the team bypassed every layer of security and walked away with a $1 billion AI chip.